Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Randizis. Today I just wanted to make a video about the recent interview from Taylor Kurosaki and Amos Hodge with GamerGen. If you don't know, Taylor Kurosaki is the studio narrative director at Infinity Ward, and Amos Hodge is the creative director at Raven Software. They talked about Warzone a whole lot, including but not limited to duos, new operator skins, and the future of Warzone. So strap in, boys, because I'm going to give you a summary of their interview. First thing they discussed in the interview is how they're holding up in the quarantine. Apparently pretty well. Most of their job is on computers anyway, so they're able to do pretty much everything from home. The only thing that they mentioned that was hard was the play testing and having discussions about features and bugs and whatnot, which makes sense because have you ever done a Zoom call? Those things are brutal. So Taylor, being the narrative director, he was asked about the storyline within Warzone and how it relates to the rest of the game. He mentioned that all modes continue the story. What that means is basically that Warzone is an extension of the campaign. He also teased that a lot more characters would be brought to Warzone. So I'm really hoping that in Season 4 we get a Captain Price skin, because that would be awesome. Speaking of Season 4, Taylor mentioned that players have already found a few clues about what will be happening next. These include the phones and the bunkers that you can go up to and investigate. I don't know if you've tried this or not, but it basically you just go up and you click the action button. I press X because I'm on Xbox, but you press square if you're on PlayStation, or something if you're on PC. Basically, nothing happens though, so nice clue. Thank you, Taylor. He also said that in Season 4, our questions will be answered. Yay. Amos said that they have lots of new content ideas for Season 4 as well. New guns, new field upgrades, new game modes, and new stuff in general, so very exciting stuff. When asked about why they started with trios, took them out, brought them back, took them out again, and then brought them back in, which is where we are now, Amos said that they were and still are trying to find their core game modes. They want to have a baseline of modes that they keep and then rotate other modes in and out, keeping the game fresh. I think that they thought that people would appreciate the change of pace. Unfortunately, the Reddit boys got a little bit upset and sent death threats to the devs because their trios were taking out. I have to admit, though, trios is definitely my favorite mode in the game. Quads is stupid, and I hate it. They were also asked about duos on top of that. Apparently, there are a lot of bugs in duos that they're having a hard time ironing out. They were able to fix plunder duos for some reason, but not the regular duos, so that's why we only saw that mode. Amos did confirm that we will be getting duos in the future, but neither him nor Taylor was able to give us a date, unfortunately. The real juice of the interview, though, is when Taylor's asked about how Warzone will face up against the next installment of Call of Duty. Taylor mentioned that him, his team, and even Activision, really, are in uncharted territory here. Warzone is a free-to-play game with immense popularity. He says that this game has kind of made them rethink how to release new content and integrate it. He talked about how Call of Duty is basically its own genre, with each franchise being a sub-genre. He then says that Warzone is the one through line that connects all the sub-franchises in Call of Duty, and that he is excited to see how other sub-franchises come in and out of focus, with Warzone always being a constant. Wow. Okay, so basically what he's saying is that Warzone is here to stay. And what they're trying to do is have each developer add on to Warzone instead of making a brand new game, which is pretty much what the entire Call of Duty community has wanted forever. They will still be making new games, obviously, but Warzone will always be there. So instead of Treyarch making Blackout 2, which is the worst name I've ever heard, they would essentially just create a new map with new drops and new skins. I'm assuming that each time they add a new franchise or game to Warzone, that they would that you could go back and play the old ones, which would be really cool. Obviously, nothing is confirmed yet. We won't really know that until probably August-ish, when they start telling us more about the next Call of Duty, but so far, it sounds pretty awesome. What does that mean for next-gen consoles, you may ask? Well, good thing the interview asked as well then. Taylor said that once the new consoles come out, they will be updating Warzone, so you don't have to play backwards compatibility. You will be playing an updated game. One last thing they mentioned in the interview was hacking, thank God. Amos did mention that unfortunately they'll never be able to stop all hacking. However, they're continuing to crack down on hackers. Something really funny he actually said was when you do crossplay, a lot of cheating happens on PC. It's a lot more visible because now it's affecting the Xbox and the PS4 players. So the community is seeing a lot more, but we're actively fighting it. That's actually really funny because what he's saying is that they knew the hacking was bad on PC, which it always was, but now that they have Xbox and PlayStation players running into them, they actually have to do something about it. I would actually strongly recommend you read the interview if you're a super nerd like me. I pretty much summarized everything, but if you want every last drop of detail, then soak it up. I put the link in the description. If you like this video, please drop a like and sub to the channel. It really supports me and frankly motivates me. A small channel like mine, even one new subscriber has me jumping up and down with joy. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.
Let's go. Gosh, we clutched it up. That was another 10 kill win. Let's go.